I tried the gym today, and a guy who knows that I'm a physical therapist came up to me and said, "Man, you know, I'm really glad I saw you today. I got this knee pain that's right here, and I'm into yoga, and the way it happened was he said, I'm really limber, and I can pretty much get this foot up to here on my head. And I was doing that, the other foot up around his head, and he goes, when I was doing that, on this side, you know, it's usually pretty flexible, I must have gone too far and really bugged the crap out of it. And so initially I took him through a bunch of just knee testing to see how he was doing. I did some, you know, going down, rolling in, rolling out, or torquing in, torquing out. Wasn't finding a lot. Or I should say, we found some. We torqued it, we made it somewhat worse. And then he said to me, he said, "Hey look, this is what bothers me a whole bunch." And he goes, when I get out of the car and I go like this and I lift this leg up to go like that. So, he's given me two bits of information. One was how he hurt it and when it hurts. Alright, now, I have no clue why I decided to go to when it hurts, you know, now. But the thing is, he said, when I lift it up like this and go like that. And so what I did is I resisted that motion on the bad side. And I resisted down to it right here, and it hurt him a little bit. I resisted that motion in his foot, and it really hurt a lot. I went over to the other side, resisted the heck out of him, all right, on the good side, and this dropped 50% better. So he's like, that's pretty cool. Now, he said, how will I do that at home? And he tried to, you know, get himself to kick up against the thing, say, "Ah, that hurt," and then went over here and did it, but it didn't have the same effect. Well, here's what I want to teach you, is that the biggest thing about total emotional release, concept-wise, no forms, no learning about the issues or the data analysis rules and the really cool things that make it when things get difficult, but the easy part of the concept is this. Look, find a motion that bugs them and doesn't bug them on one side but bugs them on the other, and treat to the one that doesn't bug them. Now, some people, it'll hurt on one side and not hurt on the, or it'll hurt on one side and it'll hurt a little bit on the good side, but then they go, "Oh, it's not bad," and they'll start working it. Well, you see, if they both suck, or even they just suck a little on one side, by doing it, it's going to make it suck more. All right, so overall, the whole body's going to be getting worse. And so I said, "Hey, look, you had mentioned, you know," and we couldn't figure out how to get that at home, but I said, "Hey, look, you had mentioned you did this in a yoga pose. Show me what that looked like." Now, guys, I'm going to be able to do nothing like he was able to do, but here's kind of what he did, and I'm going to try my best to get in somewhat of a position of it. But when he went and pulled this up, he was trying to get it under his elbow, under his armpit, and then wrap around like this. I think they call it a half lotus position or something. And it killed him just bringing it up to here. All right, well, I can't say not bringing it up. Once it was here and did this little bit of tucking over, it really killed him. And I said, all right, well, show me the other side. He came up, did the other side, wrapped it under his armpit, connected his hands behind his back. Well, this is under his armpit. Okay, and he goes, "That's not a problem at all." And I said to him, "Okay, go ahead and do that." And I think he did it twice, and he held it for like 2 minutes and stuff because he wasn't actively doing it, he was just holding it. And he kept squeezing his chest and lifting up, and if you guys are into yoga, he was perfect, you know, it looked great, it looked comfortable if I could have done it. He got done, he went over here, he instantly put this under the knee, and then he was able to reach around. Just like that. Alright? He goes, "Oh my goodness, that's the most improvement I've had in 3 weeks." And the simple idea is he took the mechanism of his injury, found out that, oh my gosh, there really is a difference left side versus right side, treated to the good side a couple times, and bam, it was so much better. What would he do at home? He'd keep doing that until it wasn't working. Alright? And then, again, what would he do? Find another motion, okay, that, oh, restricted there, not restricted there, feels pretty decent over here, and he would do that. Okay, but he loves contorted, and in fact, he then said to me, "Hey, look, you know what else it bugs me? Is, he had this really other dynamic pose that he was doing." And sure enough, he had one side that bugged him, one side that didn't. He did the good side and got tremendous improvement. So my tip today is the thing that, you know, I ran in from somebody is that, hey, simple thing is, Find a motion. Make it right side, left side. Find out if it does not hurt on one of those sides when you do it, but bugs you on the other. Okay? I'm going to use the word bug because that could be discomfort, or it could be tightness, or anything else. Good? Alright? So again, someone comes to you with shoulder problem, the very first thing to do, go check out the other shoulder. If that works well, try it, see if it works. Alright, now, I will give you a couple more tips of, hey, boom, this doesn't work. Well, there's reasons behind that, and we'll go into those later. Alright?